Now this is something that you don't see every day. Check this out. I don't know, how is that legal? Well, first coffee of the day. I'm at the Starbucks on Cityscape in Calgary, and I can tell you, boys and girls, that this thing is addictive. You know, this food delivery. It's kind of like playing a video game, you know, where you get money, except that it's just dimes and, you know, nickels and dimes. Actually, my first day I did better. Like Wednesday, today's Saturday, so today's like day number 4. I'm trying this before I decide whether to pull the plug or not, because it's just too many kilometers, not enough money. But first day, I remember I did 57 bucks. Of course, I'm in Canada, so all currency is Canadian. So 57 bucks, but I only did 44 kilometers total. Like yesterday, I tried whole day. My photo shoot that I was supposed to do got canceled, but the lady still sent me like 20 bucks. For the inconvenience, and then we're trying again today. I don't know what's wrong with her. She says her family is going through hard times, then she lost the phone. Like, it keeps getting postponed, you know. I'm supposed to get like 75 bucks over there, but she already paid me 20 as an extra fee, and she's downtown Calgary, right? So I have to put everything on hold to go there. And then yesterday, okay, 3 o'clock, right? Okay, are we good for 3? Can we move it to 5? Okay, we move it to 5. Then I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna keep doing food delivery. And then I said, are we good for 5? Because I'm about to leave my home. I need 30 minutes to get there. And she says, sorry, no, I have to cancel. I'll send you the rest of the money. But she never did. So I said, okay, let's try today, Saturday. Like, it's not that busy. You know, that's why I didn't want to drive to downtown Friday. It's like, you know, crazy traffic, and she wants 5 o'clock. Each time she wants evening. I'm guessing she's busy during the day, but I said, how about Saturday? Like, anytime, just let me know. Anyway, so yesterday I just did 130 kilometers, and I only did made maybe 90 bucks, you know, maybe even less. But I'm telling you, so, but yesterday, and that's where I started here at the Starbucks, because in the morning, what people order, people either order coffee, right, or they order, hold on, it's getting hot, or they order some kind of a breakfast, right? So you need a restaurant that serves breakfast, right? And here in this area, there's a couple of restaurants, but they all open at 11. So this is definitely only for coffee. But why I came here is because, so now of course I have 2 apps, right? I have Uber Eats, and I have DoorDash. And when I opened DoorDash, my area, like here, was all red, and there was a bonus of $2. And that's what I learned yesterday, that this a bonus really helps, you know, even though it's like a couple of bucks, but it's kind of like an automatic tip. Because one trick, the way they cheat you with these apps, is that like, first off, I was mostly using Uber Eats yesterday, because DoorDash was like this picture, you know, where the area I was in, it was grayed out. You cannot even, you see here, it's a schedule, right? So you cannot even dash. You have to schedule for later. Like it says here, Calgary East, it's not busy, but you can schedule. And when you click schedule, they show you available time, and there's no Canada East. It says, okay, Calgary North, which is west of here, available spot is 10:30 to 12:30. But I definitely today I want to do more of this bonus pay area. So if they send me downtown, screw it, I'll go downtown, because today's Saturday. It should be easier to find parking, not that many vehicles on the road, right? But one major thing you realize quite fast is that, first off, 80%, probably 85%, it's all BS. It's like it's 25 kilometers for $5, you know, and it's going out of town. Like I saw quite a few, like north of here, like probably 10 kilometers, there's a big mall, right? And inside that mall, of course, there's a food court, and somebody was ordering something from that wok, you know, like a Korean place. And first of all, it's like 10 kilometers away from me, and then it goes to something like Adri, you know, like, which is a suburb in the north, like 20 kilometers. It says $5 for 20 kilometers, but then you end up, oh, she's gonna hit the curb. No, like a lady in a huge pickup truck is trying to enter the drive-through. I thought she would hit the curb, but no, she didn't. She had to do a couple of these because the corner is very sharp. So anyway, that's what I was refusing. But then also what you learn at first, like they give you the big number, right? When it beeps and it gives you an offer, it says, let's say $7, and then first thing I do is I look at kilometers. It says total like 3 kilometers. I take it. 4 kilometers, I would take it. 5 kilometers, I would take 5, paying 7, right? But then I realized that, wait a second, that's not the actual pay, because in super fine print under that number 7, let's say, it says including expected tip. Can you believe this? Like, who does it like that, right? Like, imagine you go to Walmart and there's a loaf of bread and it says $7 because it includes expected tip. What the, you know? And so again, Uber Eats, most of the time you get tips, you know, but you don't get them right away. But that's what I like about Uber Eats, is that about an hour or 40 minutes later, right after delivery, the customer gets an email, a reminder saying, how would you rate the service, this driver, and would you like to tip? Kind of like Uber Taxi, right? They do the same thing. And so this reminds people that they should tip. And quite often, a whole day I was getting messages from Uber saying, hey, you received a tip, you know, $4.50, $2, $3, somebody gave me $8 yesterday, you know. So sometimes it's more, but one guy was telling me he got like $50. I was talking to this guy I know, and he says his friend was doing this, and he says some crazy guy gave him $50 tip, you know. And but still, it's not guaranteed. And the same with Dash, right? It says $10 including expected tip, but not everybody tips. Okay, with Uber Eats, it's pretty much everybody, but DoorDash, I don't know. So Uber Eats yesterday was more consistent, but just very difficult to find something that worth my time, you know. It's just way cheap. And then they use this crazy radar, like a radar offer. It means that it goes out not just to me, but to like everybody who's in this area. And usually it's super cheap, and then over there you can see how many people are looking at it, and still, boom, like 10 seconds it says this offer is no longer available. And another thing I learned is that I don't know how much money they spend, probably, I don't know, billions or millions of dollars, because this app, it's like a wonder of technology. Like, I swear, it's like, it's amazing how much functionality they pack into this, right? Because it keeps giving you reminders. Okay, take a photo when you deliver. Okay, click here. You know, you read the instructions that the customer left. Like yesterday, there was an unexpected one. It says, ring the bell. Or meet at the door, but ring the bell. Okay, and now I never missed one single time. Yesterday, each time I arrive, I send them a text message, right? Because there's a text message logo. So I click text and I say, I'm here. And I'm here. I don't even use the stop, you know, the period. I'm just, because that's, I have to open another screen. That's extra work on my iPhone. So I just say, I'm here, send. And then I go to the door. And now if they open the door, if it says leave at the door, but they open the door, I don't give it to them. I say, hold on, I have to take a picture. You know, I said, sorry, they want me to take a photo. And the guy waits a second, I take a photo, then I hand it over to him and say, enjoy your food, you know. But one thing I tried yesterday, I signed up because I'm trying all ways to increase my income, right? Because it's so low with these $3 and $5 runs. So Uber Eats offers this what is called shop and pay. shop and pay. It's basically where you act as a personal. Now that guy went on the curb, like these huge trucks, right? They cannot make this turn over there. The guy almost hit the post with his right wheel. Humongous, what is that? Silverado, raised, you know, like suspension by like 50 inches. The guy sitting like this, talking to the speaker. Anyway, they have this shop and pay. So it says opt in. You click the button, you know, they offer you, right? Do you want to try it? And I saw it on YouTube. One guy was saying sometimes you can make money, but he says the trick is don't click on offers because they show you how many items you have to buy. He says if it's something crazy like 20 items, 30 items, he says don't do it, because you'll be there for 2 hours, you know, because they give you item description, a picture, everything, but you have to, especially if it's like Walmart, you have to walk up and down the aisles, right, looking for that stupid item. But if it's something like 5, 9, you know, he says you can make money. He says but so I opted in, and then they send me the MasterCard, like a digital MasterCard, you know, pre-approved, that I added to the wallet on my iPhone, because, you know, you have to pay at the store, right? And so now they give me the MasterCard, and yeah, I don't want to pay my own money, because I'm not sure how they return it to you, right? And so yesterday I clicked on one without looking too carefully, and then I look at how many items. It says 25. I'm like, man, how do I cancel it? I don't want to spend like 2 hours in the store there, and I think the pay was, I forget, 10 bucks or something, you know, but for 2 hours, that's nothing, right? And I click help, and then it says cancel. When you go into help, there's they give you the option cancel. But then I did one at the very last order of the day, and at the top it says either delivery or shop and pay, right? So again, it's small letters, so you have to look what you're clicking, what you're agreeing to. Is it delivery, food delivery, or is it shop and pay? And so this last one, it said 9 items. Okay, it was paying like $9, and it was going only, I don't know, 5 kilometers, like 2 to the store and then 3 kilometers to the house of this person that ordered this. But the technology, that's what I started saying, it's like, this was my first time. Okay, I arrived at the store, start shopping, you click those buttons, you go inside and you click on the list, and it gives you the list of those items, and you click, let's say, on item 1, another window opens up, shows you the actual picture of the item, description, the barcode, and it says section, kind of like it says cleaning or hardware, you know. And this was from Dollarama. I'm not too familiar with the sections layout there, so it took me a while. And the first one, there was some cleaning supplies, right? So there was some bleach, there was some air freshener, you know. And so I find the bleach, and then I said found, and there's a link there that says found item. You click that, it opens another window with a camera, and it says scan the barcode. Okay, I scanned, like, that's what I'm talking about, functionality, right? It's like 23rd century, I'm telling you. All automatic, you know, like, how did they do this? Like, the software, it's kind of like a robot, you know, like freaking artificial intelligence, right? So you scan the barcode, and it gives you either a check mark, yes, that's the proper item, or it says perp, kind of like gives you a cross, wrong item, and you can override it. Like, there's a button that says override manually, like meaning that maybe, you know, it is the proper item, it's just something with the barcode, you know. Or it says barcode not found, you know, and then do you want to enter it manually? Basically, it's like a tree, or like a programming tree, you know. Option A, if B is not there, C, you know, D. And so I found everything. Out of these 9 items, I found 8, but item number 9 was not available, and actually the app gives you an option, item not available. And I went to the clerk, I said, where is this? And they said sold out. Okay, item not available. And I thought that would be the end of it. No, it opens another window, says choose a substitution. What the, how do they know? And there's a list of like 6 or 7 items that I can pick instead of the one that's not available. I'm like, holy moly. And you click on one, again, it gives you a bigger picture, which makes it so much easier to find, right? You know, you look at these bottles or jugs, whatever, right? Like with bleach or washing powder or something. But none of those were there. Again, I was scanning and it says wrong item, or that one I could not find them. So finally I said remove from list, because there's, you know, you don't type anything, it's all options, right? So remove from the list. So that's it. And it still gives you an option, text the customer or call the customer. So I texted the customer because actually there was one bleach, but the name was slightly different. Like the first 2 words were the same, but then like the flavor of the bleach was slightly different, you know. And the bar, when I try to scan the barcode is wrong. And so I try to text the customer, will this work? The app cannot upload the picture, says failed upload, because yeah, it's asking me to take a picture. What are you offering? But it failed. So actually it's not 23rd century. I take that back. Oh, I see a guy with a DoorDash bag, you see? So he just picked up something. Anyway, so probably it's time, what is it, 7:47. Okay, what's happening with DoorDash over here? Oh wow. No, everything disappeared. DoorDash, the entire Calgary is gray. Like very busy is Okotoks in the south, a suburb in the south, and what is this one? Cochrane, another small town northwest of Calgary. That's why I couldn't do DoorDash yesterday, except that last item, because my area became red and it gave me an option to dash. By the way, this guy that just picked up, I'm gonna activate. He drives a Ford, what is it? Escape. Yeah, Ford Escape. So he drives a small SUV, but of course it doesn't look as new as mine, but it's fine. So anyway, so let's activate Uber. And today I really wanna, you see, Uber, that's another big difference between these two. Like Uber doesn't care if there's orders or not. If your paperwork is in order, it gives you this go button, right? So you click go, you're online, you're ready to take orders. But a couple of times they asked me to take a photo to verify my identity, take a selfie, or yeah, like before, you know, when my driver's abstract was not ready, instead of go, it would say not ready to go online, and they would give you the reason. But but it's not tied up to the how busy it is, right? So you can click that go and you'll be sitting there for 2 hours, right? Oh, and I also tried these hot zones. See, like here, there's a hot zone. You see the little house over there, right? Total BS. You're sitting right there, nothing happens, and then that house just disappears. So I find that DoorDash, even though it limits you when you can go online, okay, you see now it's back being busy again. Northwest and south, those are the, and what is this, $3 or $2? Yeah, promo, $3 extra. Wow. So that means it's really busy, but that's far. That's like 20 minutes. I can drive west, but I really want to do these busy areas because it's way more money over there, right? But hopefully this next to me, like I'm in East Calgary East, that's what they call it, but next to me, just west, is Calgary North, and that area quite often becomes, you know, busy, like red. But for now it's only the far west. That's too far, near Nose Hill Park. But also this job is really fun if you want to learn your city, you know. Like I'm new here, right? I've been living in Calgary since what, October? But now this app, you know, you get to see so many different parts of the city that you were not even aware of, you know. Even though, because yeah, like look, yesterday I did 130 kilometers, all inside Calgary, right? Okay, but let's say west. I mean north, Calgary north. It's not busy. What can we schedule it for? Northwest, 8 to 8:30 a.m. 8 to 8:30 a.m. Wait, is that north? Which part is that? North. Oh, northwest. That's the one that's busy now. Forget it. I'm not going there. But north, that's just where it's not even available. Yeah, what they have is Calgary Central, Northwest, West, South, and Calgary Fish Creek. That's it. No northeast and no north. And so right now I'm in northeast, or they actually call it Calgary East. But I'm near the airport, so it's a bad area basically. Son of a gun. Anyway, let's start with Uber. Click go. Going online, and at the bottom it says you are online. And now it's finding trips. So I have my bag with me, everything, we're good to go. Oh, and actually here it says near Wendy's, but it's like grayed out, like a little picture of a house, but it's not bright, so it's busy but not too busy. But it's probably a couple of kilometers from here. But again, 9 out of 10. I think yesterday I was rejecting like 5 in a row because it was all super cheap. So I'm not sure how people make money with this. My suspicion is that these companies, they spend so much money on these apps because again, the functionality is amazing. So they spend so much money on these apps that they don't have anything left to pay drivers. You know, that's my theory. Because this should pay 25-30 bucks an hour. It should pay the same as a taxi, because you know it's actually more valuable, right? Because you bring people food. Oh, and probably the highlight of the day yesterday was one of my deliveries. They sent me to what they call them, edible arrangements. I go there at a small store inside a big shopping center, and I said I'm picking up for this person, and there's an order number, and she gives me a bag, and it's like a multicolor, you know, kind of like a holiday Christmas bag with a balloon on a string tied up to the handle, and on the balloon it says happy birthday and it's inside. I said, what's inside? Do I need to put it in the insulated bag? And she says, no, it's just a chocolate cake and a couple of candies or something. I look inside, the bag is pretty much empty, but there's a cup with some candies. Basically, it doesn't need to be insulated. It's not hot, it's not cold, right? But it was cool. So I grabbed that bag, I found the address, I look at the instruction, it says leave at the door. So I bring it to the door, and that balloon floats, right? Because it probably has hydrogen or something. It was pretty cool. And I sent him a text message, I'm here, and took a picture. That's it. And then I was turning around, I wanted to see who opens the door. Nobody cares. That I left, and that balloon was still there. Nobody opened the door. But that was fun, you know. So it was somebody's birthday, and somebody hired a driver to bring them. Like, first of all, what kind of parent are you, right? You hiring a driver to bring a birthday present for your kid? Come on. So I went to check the lottery, and as I was walking, my phone beeped, and again they offered me the same thing, like 10 kilometers to pick up and then 18 kilometers to delivery way out of Calgary. So I clicked no. It was like $8 for 25 kilometers. But now I see, look, you see, this is what I was waiting for. So I'm here, so this is DoorDash, right? So now this area became busy. So that's Calgary North, and you see it's paying $3 extra. Like here I cannot do anything. If I click on my area, it says schedule, but if I click on this area, it says dash along the way. So if I click this, there will they might start giving me orders from that area, and that's like not too far. It's only maybe like 5-6 kilometers, basically on the other side of Highway 2. But Uber, you know, it's more and more of these little house pictures, right? So, but they're all grayed out, so they're not very busy. So the only one that's busy is here, but that's like probably 30 kilometers away from me. So I need to get to this area. That's the busy area. So I think I'll start this one. I click this one, Calgary North, because it's plus $3, and just click dash. Okay, dash until 9. Okay, you see, and it's sending me over there. 30 minutes, but then it says we'll look for orders along the way. So I'm guessing I can drive over there. Spot saved until 8:40 a.m. I don't know, but there's nothing here. 30 minutes. Like, I wanted to go this way over here. There's Starbucks, McDonald's over there, but they're sending me way kind of like in the middle of that zone. I'm not sure what I want to do. I don't want to drive that much empty, you know. Okay, can we'll look for orders along the way, but spot saved until 8:40. What the heck? Yeah, maybe I'll drive over there. But if we navigate,
head east on 104th Avenue Northeast.
Oh, it's 11 kilometers. 11 kilometers. Okay, yeah, I guess we can do it. Because there's nothing here. So we're gonna move to that area, but that's it. After that, I'm not doing any empty driving, unless I have to return from a delivery to the restaurant or something. So I moved to this huge shopping center here. Okay, you see this? 17 shop and pay, 27 items, 41 units. Walmart, forget it. Distance is okay, but 27 units, and it's like 2-3 pieces. So then you have to, you know, when you scan that barcode, right, and it says okay, proper item, the next field is how many you have, and you just type 2, 3, 4, whatever. But 27, that's like 2 hours guaranteed. But here they have, actually I came to this plaza before because they have a very nice Korean restaurant over there, like super nice, you know. Okay, look at this, $7, 9 kilometers, 20 minutes. So that means 20 times 3 is 21. But I have to go here. I have to drive, I don't know, 5 kilometers. I don't know. We'll have to say no. And it's sending me south. Now this thing, DoorDash, so like everything disappeared again. Okay, look at this. $3 for 4.5 kilometers. Okay, something beeped on the other one. That one has a, okay, what is this? $10. You see? This is better. Picks up right here. $10, including tips. Wait a second. I think Tim Horton customer may need returns. What is that? High pay order. Your high rating gave you priority for this order. 4.8 kilometers, $10. You see, this is good. But I don't like this. May need returns. See, it disappeared. But at least something's happening. And as you can see right away, because I'm in the bonus area, DoorDash pays better. And you know, Tim Hortons is pretty easy, right? It's a very light package, and there's one right there. So it probably was that one. It's just that I don't like that may need returns. You know, that's how they trick you. So it says 4.8 kilometers, but then If it needs returns, that means now it's not 4.8, it's now 10 kilometers. And you're only getting $10. But this is good. So there's a bunch of restaurants here. There's a Chinese supermarket here. Like, I went there inside. It's like amazing. They have all this real, you know, kind of like you forget that you're in Calgary. In Canada, it's like you're in China. And 90% of people are Chinese shoppers. And then you see a couple of white guys, you know, looking, because everything is very cheap. But they have all these super specific items, part of the Chinese, you know, cuisine that I don't even know what that is. Like all these spices and different type of seafood I never saw before. It's like amazing. Like very interesting supermarket. And also there's a chicken places, and over there I know there's another Vietnamese restaurant, and also over there I know there's a Starbucks. I picked up an order there yesterday, because mornings, that's what I find. Like early morning, it's pretty much coffee, right? People order coffee. Oh, and a couple of times I had interesting deliveries. A new Chrysler dealer opened up like 5 minutes away from my home. So now I don't have to drive downtown for oil change if I want to do it at the Chrysler place. Like brand new dealer, you know, like brand spanking new, huge. And somebody ordered Starbucks, and in the instruction it says leave with reception. And so I go inside, I see a pretty girl. I said, hey, this is for, I think it was Eric. I said, I have UberEats Starbucks for Eric. Can I leave it here? And she said, yep. So I just left it there. The app didn't ask me for the picture. So you see, Uber is getting busier, but you see all these little houses, they're grayed out, meaning that it's busy, but it's not too busy. Okay, what is this? 4.2 kilometers, McDonald's, picking up here and going somewhere there. Well, 4 kilometers I can do. Let's click it over here. Okay, navigate. So it's only 1.6 kilometers. All right, so I'm going to McDonald's, boys and girls. First order of the day. But that's what I'm looking for. You see, 4 kilometers, $7, something like that, you know. And then, of course, again, that's with expected tips. So if they don't tip, you probably get like, I don't know, $2.50. Man. Now, see this? I just delivered that I wanted to say load from McDonald's. The original number was $7, including tips. So now I just delivered. Look at this. It says 3. So I was right. So they were expecting $4. I said $2.50. I thought I was joking. No, it's only $3. That's why I don't make money. Not everybody tips. But what happened is that when I was picking up this one for Uber Eats, I missed a $9. Hey, a rabbit over there. I missed a $9 another McDonald's from DoorDash because of the, you know, bonus pay. So really what I want to do is, unless DoorDash is crazy, yeah, I put it on where am I here? Oh, well, still looking for orders even though I'm away from that area, but that's where the McDonald's is, I think. There's another hot pocket over here, but you see, not much happening, but they're gonna refresh in 10 minutes. But this is definitely a good area, basically just west of Highway 2 and south of Bypass 201. So shoot, I should have canceled this one and took that one, because also I spent maybe 5-10 minutes waiting for the order. It was not ready. But this was pretty easy, you know. I only drove maybe 2.5 kilometers from McDonald's to the delivery place over here. Just found it was a townhouse. Found the townhouse, look at the instructions, it says leave at the door. I send them a text message, I'm here. Then I put it on in front of the door, take a photo. The app tells you, take a photo, click delivered, complete delivery. That's it. And then you start looking for another one. Well, basically, yeah, right now what I can do is, you know, I don't like messing, you know, when you drive, I don't want to look at my phone. So when I accept the order, it's pretty much what I did in trucking, right? Like I tried a couple of times doing simultaneous loads, you know, where you book one load, and as you are delivering, a broker calls you, says, hey, could you do this? And I said, yeah, okay, I'm delivering tomorrow, let's book it for, you know, the day after, whatever, right? And then something always goes wrong, you know, either your load is the one you're on right now, your load is delayed, or there's some issues at the border, because I was doing US to Canada, right? And it just creates so much stress, you know, because now you don't want to let this new guy, the other guy, down. So, and then I think once I even had like 3 loads like that, you know, because it was so busy. I had 3 loads booked in a row, and I think one of them, of course, got delayed, another one got canceled. So it's all BS pretty much. And so it's always best to focus on one thing, finish one thing, do another. And so they allow you to do this. You see, like this, you go into DoorDash, you go into here, and it says pause orders, or you can actually end dash, and actually mine ends at 9 a.m. for some reason. But you see, it's peak pay now, $3 per delivery, you know, extra. So I can pause that, or here, or here on Uber Eats, I can just click this. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's the same one, shop and pay. Nobody wants to do it. 44 items, or maybe it's different. 44 items. You have to drive for 13 kilometers. This is like BS, you know, cancel. But yeah, so if you click this button here, right, so that's how you go offline. Or actually there's yeah, this is better. I can click that little picture of a coffee mug. See, like this. $5 for 16 kilometers. So like, these people are nuts, I'm telling you. Like, and that including estimated tip. So this probably pays like $2.50 for sure for 16 kilometers. That's just another example. Basically, yeah, I wanted to show you guys this what happens, right? And then initially I was so excited when I was getting messages saying, hey, you just got a tip. Okay, look at this. This is slightly better. $7.26 for 3.5 kilometers, Starbucks. Okay, we're gonna do this one.
Head to your pickup at Starbucks, DT Coventry Hills.
Okay, but this one now, I'm gonna pause. Yeah, resume dash. Okay, see, so that they don't hassle me. But this one, we can do it. $7. Okay, so that's the second order. Okay, so now I'm picking up 2 orders at the same place. That's nice. Okay, all right, let's go. Cool.
West.
Turn right, then take the second right.
Yeah, lucked out with Walmart Shop and Pay.
Turn right on Thorncliffe Drive Northwest.
It was like
then drop off.
$11, and the distance was like 7 kilometers.
Turn right, Thorncliffe Drive Northwest.
And
then you have reached your destination.
It was only
on your left.
It was only 4.
Drop off.
It was only 4 items.
You have reached your destination. 5911 Thorncliffe Drive Northwest. It is on your left.
Yeah, sorry about that. So basically it was 4 items. of the same. Basically, somebody bought 4 packs of Red Bull sugar-free, and each pack had 8 250 ml cans, and so there's 4 of those. So basically one item, you just pick up 4 boxes. So I didn't have to run around the stores. Like, that's really nice. So yeah, I'm not doing like 10 items or 20 items, but something like this, like when it's the same item, beautiful. Hold on, let me just go drop it off. Like, the house is right there, and I'll be right back. Yeah, just dropped off, and look at this. Okay, what is this? 7 kilometers, $5. No, I'll wait for something better. But there was like, again, everything is cheap. Like this radar here, okay, no longer available. And DoorDash is dead. Look at this. I'm in a very nice area, kind of like north, right? So that's where I live over here. But Uber is like, look at this, $10 for 15 kilometers, and it's 12 items, 15 units, again from Walmart. So it says it'll take me 1 hour. I'm not working 1 hour for $10, I'm sorry, you know. But again, what's cool is that you can say no as much as you want. Oh, actually, wait a second. So look at this, 8 kilometers for $6. So get lost. Okay, what is this? Somebody sent me please retain shop and pay receipts. Yeah, see, I already did this. Keep the receipt from your shop. We recommend keeping the receipt for a few days in case of any possible refunds or payment issues. Okay. Yeah, I gotta start putting them in some, maybe in this little compartment here. By the way, about this car, so yeah, I use my phone with a MasterCard, digital MasterCard. One thing I don't understand about this car, you know how like in most vehicles this thing actually has 2 compartments, right? There's a top one where you open the top, like on a pickup truck, you open this and there's like a flat, like this tall compartment where you can keep your receipts and everything. And then if you grab a latch like this, there's a bigger compartment inside. Like this one, I almost broke it trying to figure out, is there another compartment in there? Like, what the heck, you know? But all it does is you can move it like this or like this. Okay, what do we have? $8.57 for 6 kilometers. Well, I guess I can do this, because it takes me slightly north. All right, let's do it.
Head to your pickup at IHOP, 64 Avenue.
Avenue? What are we, in France? Come on. So basically it's IHOP. I'm always interested to try you know, new restaurants, because you know, each restaurant is different. Where you go, you know, which counter, because sometimes pickups are separate from where the customers, you know, buy retail. So yeah, this is IHOP. I never been there, so probably somebody ordered pancakes. That would be my guess. Okay, so let's turn around, but we have to end this route here. But I keep this open because this is north oriented, you know. Like here sometimes it's very confusing because you have no idea which way north is, you know. And so I keep this open so I know, you see here, which way am I going. Oh yeah, I'm going towards Highway 2. That tells me that I have to go, I'm going east. Yeah, because now I'm west of Highway 2. All right, I hope here I come. Here's another example of a bad load. Shop and pay. So $22.53 seems like good money, but then if you look at the time, it'll take me 1 hour 25 minutes, and it's 40 items, 64 units. That's just crazy, you know. Like this should be, I don't know, $100. No, okay, I'm kidding. But it probably would take not hour and a half. It would take 2 hours. So instead of, it should be $50, like honestly, or like $20 tip. So now I just delivered that IHOP IHOP, I don't know why I want to say load. IHOP load, IHOP freight food. So the lady ordered, young, probably a student, she ordered some kind of a salad and orange juice. And those are tricky, but you see, like my bag, some people were saying, oh, you need pockets. I do have pockets, but it's so big, you know, but they do work. They do work. And so when I have something that can, you see, like they're moving, right? So what I did, I put it in the trunk and I put it next to I have a backpack in there because I'm still, okay, what is this? 9:55 would take 57 minutes, shop and pay, 12 items. Get lost, you know. And so definitely DoorDash pays better when you are in the peak zone. But you see right now, I don't know, the entire city is empty. But here for some reason it says Calgary North, so that's where I am, right? That's my blue button over here. So I'm in Calgary North, just west of the airport, and it says Calgary North, $3 peak pay until 11:29 a.m. but there's nothing there. And if you click schedule, all you see is the northwest, central, west, and south. Like there's no north, you know, which is kind of like a bit weird. So yeah, like I said, these are great apps, but they're not perfect. Promo. But I would love to do that because you can definitely make more money with that, with a promo. But Uber was busy, you know, since morning. So what do we have here? So like they always keep turning the map. Like I know where I just look at the airport, so that's the airport over there, right? But you see, oh wow, look at this. So now east, my area is busy. What the heck? McDonald's, that's like 1 kilometer from my home, you know. Son of a gun. But this area usually is busier, but I'm guessing because it's Saturday, a lot of people are ordering breakfast, you know. So I'm just trying again. Like nothing is perfect, but I want to see how it varies depending on the day of the week, right? So Friday was busy, but it was like stupid busy. Everything is cheap. I did too many kilometers, didn't make, I was hoping to get at least like $100. Like come on, for the entire day, on and off. But now I'm not sure how much I don't know, for some reason, like there's supposed to be an icon here, it disappeared. I'm online, yes. This is Uber Eats, but you see, like as the story of my life, this area, nothing. Now all the freight, you see, like another crazy one. Okay, 1955 for 37 items. Go away. But at least I'm in a good area because this I already got 2 orders pretty much from the same location, where there's a big Walmart, and next to the Walmart, that's where they have a bunch of restaurants. One of them was IHOP. So it's all over there. Like the airport is this way, it's over there. So it was pretty cool. Oh, and one cool thing is that when the order says meet at door, the app is not asking you for a photo. You only have to take a photo if it says leave at the door. And so this girl, I don't know, maybe like 25, smiling, in a good mood, happy to see me. I sent her a message when I was leaving the car. I sent her a message. I said, I'm here. And as I was walking towards the house, I barely had time to open my bag, and she opened the door and she was waiting for me. So it was a gratifying experience to get a smile from a stranger who's happy to see me. You know, like that was, it's funny that when you're a trucker, right? When I was a trucker, quite often people were so negative, you know, like shippers, consignees, like you bring them something and they, oh man, just wait over there, we'll get you when we're ready, you know. Like they don't appreciate, like, and of course trucker, you work much harder than doing food delivery, right? But when you deliver food, I find that it's true, you know, people are happy to see you, right? because they are hungry and you have their food, you know. Or in the morning, let's say when it's Starbucks, they're thirsty and you have their coffee, or you have their you know, Frappuccino, Americano, stuff like that. Okay, 40 items, 64 units, will take hour 30 minutes. So it's the same thing, keeps coming back. Nobody wants to do it. Get lost for $22, basically 2 hours. I'm not gonna do it, but this was cool. The Red Bull deal, I really liked it. You know, at first I was confused. First there was a lady there also shopping. I said, do you know which one? I never tried Red Bull before, you know. I said, do you know which one is sugar free? Because I saw in the description it says Red Bull sugar free. And she says, look for this, like this light color. And I picked that one up. That was like half a liter, and it says, I click item found. It says scan the barcode. I scan the barcode and it gives me a wrong item. And then I look closely at the description. It says 8, like there's 4 units. I'm picking up 4 units. Each unit has 8 times 250 ml. I'm like, okay, so it's like a pack, right? And then I look down there and it's the same color can, so sugar free. They kind of like color code them, but it's smaller ones, and it's 8. Okay, what is this? Look at this. 17 bucks for 32 kilometers. Look, I have to go here into my area and then drive all the way west. No, like, but now, son of a gun, a lot of is happening in my area. Usually it's empty, so now I have to, I know that, you see, on Saturday I just have to stay in my area, you know. Probably, you know what I'll do next time? Just stay at home. Oh wait, and now the as soon as I said that, they all disappeared. So now there's one here. What is this? A&W, someone not too far from me. See, A&W. But now Northeast is dead. Okay, what about DoorDash? DoorDash, the entire city is dead because it's 10:23. It's probably time to take a break, but I usually eat like brunch. I don't do breakfast, but I eat like 11 o'clock when most restaurants open. But yeah, so about that Red Bull, so then I noticed that it's 8 times 250, right? I take a box, and sure enough, it's a sugar-free 8 cans of 250 ml. And I'm like, okay, but then I know, wait, 4 units. Like, do I pick up 4 packages? And that's what it seems like, right? And so I said, yeah, item found. I scanned the code. It says check mark. You found the proper item. How many you have? And you have to type in, I type in 4. And so I brought like a Shoppers Drug Mart bag, you know, like that, brought that bag with me because, you know, over here Walmart no longer gives you any bags. So you have to bring your own bag. And I don't want to mess with this huge one. And so I barely was managed to squeeze in 4 packages with somebody was really loading up on Red Bull. And then just I left it at the door over there. But that was a cool, you know, just basically one item, 4 packages of the same. That's easy. So that's what I'm looking for. If it's shop and pay, I want something, you know, maximum maybe 2-3 items, you know. So that means that these are rich people, right? Rich people, because, you know, why the Walmart is like 3 kilometers away, and I saw a pickup truck parked in the driveway, but either they're busy or they're rich, they have money, they'd rather hire somebody, and they're heavy. Actually, that Red Bull was pretty heavy, probably like, I don't know, 15 pounds, you know, 20 pounds. But it's not too bad. The weather's great. One thing I also learned is that people don't like it when you stay near their house. You know. Yesterday I dropped off some Japanese food. Actually, you know, another cool thing is you learn a lot of different restaurant names. Like I never knew that, like in that somewhere just south of here, like it was central Calgary, they're sending me to some kind of like the name was Japanese, kind of like Japanese place, you know. I go in, I never been there before, and they gave me some kind of a bag, but I see it's all light and it's cold, and it's very tightly tied down, so there's no drink. No, I think there was a drink. And so I drop it off. The guy was sitting on the lawn outside the house, and I send him a message, I'm here, and then I see the guy is waving at me. But I go there, you know, like a house like this, right? And then of course I don't have orders right away, so where do you go? I don't want to drive, so I just sat there in the car across from his house, and I see this guy still sitting on the lawn. He's not touching his food, and he's looking at me like, you know, like he's looking at his phone. He's doing something on his phone, probably watching some YouTube videos or TikTok or something, and then he keeps looking at me like, basically, why is this guy there? Like, what am I'm there to watch him eat food? If he doesn't eat it, we're gonna ask for a refund. And so I left because it felt weird. And so now actually, when I drop off this IHOP for this nice girl Catherine, I did the same thing. I didn't want to sit there at the house. I just moved. She's up this street. I just moved like half a kilometer, and where I found a place where I can park. You know, that's the cool thing about Calgary is that usually, unless you, I'm guessing, unless you go into really downtown, there's no issue. Like, there's no signs. You can just park on the street, and people park overnight. You know, like the same at my condo complex over there. You can, if you don't want to park in the designated parking spot, you can park on the street. There's no signs, because most other places I know, like in like for example Cambridge, Toronto, you know, in Ontario, they would have a sign that says no overnight parking from, let's say, 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. You know, you cannot just park like this on the street. So this is great, you know. But parking is still scarce downtown, and you have to pay quite often, right? And there's a lot of traffic. That's why I really don't want to go into like this area, where like right where it says Calgary, that's central, right? So like this is perfect area, except that everything disappeared, you know. Okay, schedule northwest, central, west, Fish Creek. See, nothing. You cannot even schedule to do DoorDash over here. Uber, well, okay, it's getting busier, but again, now it's all south of me, and if I take these orders, I'll get dragged into downtown, which I don't want to do. So anyway, I'll probably just wait a few minutes and take a break at 11 maybe, when like McDonald's, when they switch from breakfast to lunch. Maybe I'll just go have my hamburger patties, and I might continue maybe after lunch for a couple of hours, see how busy it is, because, you know, I have nothing better to do. I usually Saturday I go hiking, right? But this time I just wanted to try this new business opportunity, if we can call it that. And I, instead of hiking, I did probably 2.5 kilometers just Nordic walking in the morning with a weighted vest. I put like 45 pounds in a vest, and I was walking with that vest. It was pretty strenuous, you know, especially on the neck. Like here, these muscles were just killing me because all the weight pushes down. So, well, something really weird happened, you know. Like, I pick up an order and it says the name is Ali, A-L-Y, maybe Ally, but Ali, Starbucks. So I go to Starbucks. It pays very good money, 15 bucks for like 7 kilometers, and I had to jump on the freeway for just, you know, half a mile to the next exit. I go to Starbucks, lots of parking, everything is cool. I go inside and say picking up for Allie, Uber Eats. She gives me 2 bags and just they're tied up together, right? So but they don't feel hot, so I don't put them in the insulation bag. I put them behind my seat there, and I prop them there like this so they don't tip, you know. It's what I do. And so it was Allie, right? But then when I click picked up, confirm pickup, all of a sudden it says head over to Michael. Like usually never happened before where the name was, you know, different on the delivery. It's always, even whoever orders, it's like Michael, it's Michael, right? If it's Allie, it's Allie. Here it says Michael. So it sends me to this Michael. I never clicked any buttons. I never, you know, sometimes they do add delivery, right? So you can make extra money. No, this was just one delivery, 2 bags. And it sent me to this guy, Michael, and he's waiting for me. As soon as I pull in, he opens the door. I said, Michael, okay. I said, complete delivery. I take a picture, delivered. And then I go back in my Jeep, and there was one more thing I had to click, you know, I think final delivery or something like that, like delivered. And as soon as I click that, basically done with Michael, it says, okay, now head over to Allie, deliver your the rest. No, just head over to Allie at this address. So I'm sitting in this quiet street, you know, lots of parking, beautiful. But I just turned around again because I don't like to sit right in front of the house where I delivered, so I just moved away a little bit, sitting here. And we had to open the bags. I said, maybe one of the bags is yours and the other one is Allie. He says, no, both of them say Allie. I said, well, I'm sorry, like it's not me. So, but then I head over to Allie, and she was tracking me. I see she's standing, I see a lady standing in front of the house, which was my destination, and she's looking at the phone. And I say, Allie? And she says, yeah. And I explained to her the situation, why the bags are opened. I said, I'm sorry, like for some reason the app sent me to this guy Michael. I have no idea who he is, like something got mixed up with. So again, like I said in the morning, I said it was feature rich app, but it does have some issues, right? It was not the human error. I didn't add any delivery. Why did it send me to the wrong person at first? Like the app thought I had 2 deliveries, but I should have said something probably, but it was too late. I already clicked confirm delivery to that guy Michael, so now he has to deal with the customer service to get his money back. But his name was never on the order. It was all Allie. Weird. But another weird thing is that I got a tip. You know, when I handed her over the bag, she gave me $5. Wow. So that's pretty good. Anyway, time now is, I never took a break. Time now is 11:14. So let's see what happens. So look, and I got a $5.37 tip from somebody. I'm thinking it's this Allie. She gave me a tip online, and then she gave me, wow, some people. So it's still waiting. So now I'm here. Where am I? Where's my blue dot? Oh, over here. See, like I'm in a bad area. I don't want to be here because it, but actually it's definitely more busy than over there, like where I live. See, I'm just southwest of airport, but this is Highway 16. Okay, what is this? Shop and pay. How many items? 7 items, 16 units, 1860 for 20 kilometers. Oh, and goes to Skyview Point Road, which is basically my area. 7 items, but it's gonna take hour and 7 minutes. I don't know, maybe I should take it. 7 items, 16 units. Forget it. It's a bit too cheap. So that was radar. So radar is when they offer the same to more than, oh, see another one, 12 items, 12 units, but that's like, that's gonna take forever, you know. What is this here? You received a tip, yeah, 537. Oh, I have to say thank you. Send thank you. And this other one, IHOP. $11 for 11 kilometers. Go away. Look at this, 21. Where did this happen? From Walmart to the Red Bull. Okay, thanks. And so they gave me a tip. Okay, 643 for 9 kilometers. Walmart, 6 items. This is just crazy, you know, but you see it's busy. It's busy, and I'm in a good area because right here there's you see hot zone, right? But hold on, let's see what's happening with the DoorDash over here. Man, 11:16 on Saturday, and there's nothing happening here. Interesting. That's not good. See, that's the DoorDash for you. So I'm showing you guys. So if somebody's, you know, interested in this, right? That's why I'm showing you, like, this is the real life, right? So that's what you have to do to deal with. So yeah, DoorDash pays better when you're in a peak zone. See, okay, what is this? 11:57. But it goes to my area. Okay, let's go.
Head to your pickup at IHOP, 64 Avenue.
Avenue. Avenue Northeast. That's what it's trying to say. Yeah, I took this. This is a bit cheap, but I took it because I want to get back to my area. I think it should be busy over there, you know, like Skyview Ranch over there. Okay, so now we're going back to IHOP, pick up a nice order. So now this is the second time, so now I know how it works over there. You basically talk to the guy in the front there, where the, you know, when they say wait to be seated, and there's one lady that deals with customers, and then there's a kid in a funny looking hat, you know, one of those desert military hats with white brims. He's dealing with pickups, you know. Cool. And it's right next to Walmart, so maybe there'll be another order, you know. Sometimes they give you 2 orders in the same location or very close. Like I refused one. There was one, let's say Starbucks, and then there was a Tim Hortons around the corner, and they said, would you like to add? And I didn't want to bother because it was like $3 extra. I did it first time, but then second time I did not do it. Okay, let's go. Now this is something that you don't see every day. Check this out. I don't know, how is that legal? The guy has no license plate. He's not licensed to be on the road, but he has escort, and he was looking at me like, why is he filming? That's an off-road truck. You cannot be on the city street. Are you guys nuts? You know, but of course, yeah, they were working somewhere there. See the big excavator. So they don't want to pay, and the guy goes through the roundabout, actually without killing any people. That's really surprising. Anyway, I'm just about to head home. Just did my last delivery, and they did that trick on me again. You know, I go pick up in the same plaza near my home, you know, where the McDonald's is. I go pick up at the shawarma place. I click, you know, pick up, confirmed pickup, yes. Picked up some Indian bread, you know, like a special bread with veggies inside. I think I tried that one before. So like very light, just 2 small packets. And as soon as I click picked up, it says head over to Jerusalem Jaffa Shawarma, pick up your next order. Like, what next order? You know, I never agreed to that one, but it looks like Uber Eats, if you are in a, like, when the computer can feel that you're in the same spot, right, they just automatically assume that you're gonna take it. And I had no idea what this other one was paying. And actually it was a shawarma plate for 4 people. It's like this size, you know, like, I want to say it was the size of my bag. It barely fit in my bag, like a huge tray full of rice, beef doner, chicken, and then a separate bag was with bread and forks, you know, and some condiments and stuff like that. So it was a huge order, and I never even saw a notice about this. Like, really weird, you know. But they were picking up in the same plaza, and I'm guessing that's why they give it to me, because they were delivering 300 meters apart. Like, first I delivered that Indian bread to a place, but you see, now it's all super cheap. Like, you see, like, I'm here, it wants me to go somewhere 8 kilometers for $5. I don't want to do it. But the good news is that today was my best day. I really like Saturdays. I think I'm not gonna waste time during the week. Even Friday I was working, you know, pretty much all day, and I didn't make as much as this. Like, I started what, like 9 o'clock, I think, 8:39, and time now is 2:09. So you see, I made $95, you know. And I drove, so my odometer now is 1408. I started at 1330, so I did 78 kilometers. But this BS, this trip radar, which they sent to multiple people, why? Because it's so cheap, $5 including estimated tip. So that's like $3 if they don't give you a tip, but it's 15.6 kilometers, you know. Like, really, you really have to be super selective, you know. Oh, and the worst part is that this stupid DoorDash only had, like, this picture was like this for most of the day, basically gray. Okay, so now we have, yeah, you see, like, only one busy area, which is central Calgary. Like, I'm way over here. I'm not gonna drive 20 kilometers over there, but I did pretty good in this area, where there was this Walmart and IHOP, and then I took a slightly worse, okay, what is this, $13 for 7.5 kilometers. Yes.
Head to your pickup at Mary Brown's Chicken, 10474 Cityscape Drive NE.
Okay, you see, the pickup is only 2.8 kilometers. No idea where is it going. One item. This order has drinks. Oh, there's 2 people there. Okay, see, now maybe that's what I need to look for, where it says delivery, and then in brackets over here it said 2. So probably that's what it means. There's 2 pickups at the same place. So this is gonna be my last one. I just want to bring it to $100, and that's it. Then I'm gonna go home, drink wine, and do this video. Thanks for watching.